So is this the way you're going to try and win the bet? Is it by paying me to finish your car for you? So paying Martin, paying Gaz, paying you, paying me, paying probably Dan or Martin again.
Yeah, paying to get it
and Jay helped me put, Jay basically put the engine in the clutch in. So what have you actually done?
Management.
Rubbish.
Hi, I'm Starkey from Driftworks.com, and this is part 6 of my Nissan Silvia S15 build video series. So in the last video you saw me put the engine in the hole, and now today, this week, is going next door to Craig at Dyno Torque to build all the exhaust components I need. As you remember, I've gone top mount with my lovely Garrett G25 550. So I now need a downpipe elbow making to sink back into the old system. I also need all my intercooler piping making, which is going to be made out of titanium.
I guarantee you Craig uses none of your old exhaust.
He'll use some of my old exhaust. The bit he made originally.
Yeah, we'll see.
So there we go, that's a wrap. No, it's not a wrap. That's a
start.
That's a start. So Monday morning, down at Dyno Torque. And what more do you love doing on a Monday morning, Craig?
Exhaust. I can think of worse jobs. There are worse jobs.
And Nissan exhaust as well.
Wow, you're Nissan, isn't it?
We had to get the bumper off to even get it on the ramp.
Even with the long extensions.
Now I do run air cups, but because I've got no power, we couldn't just lift it up and get it on. So we've got a plan. So this is the original Craig Taylor special mix up. No, this bit's the Craig Taylor special.
This was a, can you just do a bit for me in no time when they got, so. It's not a posh, it's not a normal one.
No, it's
and
not.
This is just terrible.
This is just terrible.
But it's fine.
So we've got a plan, I think.
Nice shiny turbo.
Nice shiny turbo. So yeah, tight 90 out of there and into some other pipes, I guess.
And hopefully, so we can get this tucked down here and get it tucked up above the chassis rail. And try and tuck this up as well. Because it's all about the looks being low, isn't it, Mitch?
Well, it is about that. I also hate scraping, but like I said before, look at the old smasheroonie with a hammer to just get some clearance. And now I've got a proper turbo and gonna get a proper downpipe elbow made. It will clear, and I'm not gonna have annoying vibration issues, in theory.
The thing is, you've been putting like aftermarket bits onto aftermarket bits. They don't always work together. So. Yeah. And then we're going to do the intercooler pipes. So we do the cold side as well. Round, obviously intercooler, intercooler to turbo. Might have some nice titanium pipes for that. Make it nice. You're very privileged.
I am privileged.
So we'll get them made.
You're excited, Craig?
Look at the camber kids. That's how not to drive a car.
That is a lot of camber.
So, how much the tyres actually doing?
Oh, behave.
Like none.
This is not a.
Of course it's not. Rubbish.
Sorry, Dad. What will you do if your son came home with a car like this?
Change the locks. He wouldn't be parking outside, would he? I am teaching him this is not the way.
Are you?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what happens if he grows up and wants to look as cool as me?
You best start eating now, hadn't you, really?
Oi!
Hold here from previous ones, so hopefully it's quite a straightforward pipe. We can try and tuck this pipe round here nice and low and out of the way.
And then the air pipe can go on top.
Ideally, bring the air pipe like round here maybe. Just try and keep it away and shield it away from the radiator. Probably get some cold air in from somewhere, so fairly straightforward really. A couple of lamber bungs in there. So is this the way you're going to try and win the bet? Is it by paying me to finish your car for you? Bear in mind, that's been a complete nut-bot restoration. And I've done 2 minis, an MX-5.
This has been some nuts and bolts.
You've done the engine. In fact, all you've done is help to put the engine back in. That's about all you've actually done.
And help get it out.
Well, how?
I painted that black.
So this is nice touch, the painted zip clips. I like that. Attention to detail, that is.
You you done this?
Oh, mate, of course.
You are
Carlos the Welder, mate.
Master Welder. Look how fancy that is.
There we go, mate.
Why are there 2 different size holes?
Because I haven't finished drilling this one.
Oh, well, I'll let
It's
you
a
on.
cone bit. So you interrupted me when I got to like that size. Okay. So
It's very lovely. Thank you, Carlos.
that's okay.
Look at this.
So I took the little box out of there because
Yeah.
it's knackered and completely empty, so ain't doing a lot. And then replace that, and then hopefully that is the original bend from there,
Yeah.
which will go back into there. And then we're gonna, hopefully this is the box that was in it as well. I'm gonna try and put that box in here, just to give you a little resonator,
Yeah.
ideally.
Just take the edge off it.
Yeah, because just for one back box. I mean, it probably won't be too bad, but ideally you want a resonator at the front to just take the.
I mean, SRs are one of the best sounding engines as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Look at the ends you've done here.
Yeah, that's what you get when you get nice fitting stainless. That's nice fitted stainless with nice fit up. This here, this is poorly fitted stainless on an old nasty silencer, but oh well. I'm sure it'll be good enough.
So I've been summoned for an inspection. Look at that.
We've managed to reuse as much of the old stuff as, this is just the old bends now. It's not pretty, but it doesn't really matter, does it?
No.
So you got hand clearance
All
there.
new
Yeah.
there.
It's all above the chassis rail. I've sectioned the box back in, it's got a little resonator in the middle. We can always change that for a better one at a later date.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll be too loud anyway. We're going to put a tab here onto there to pick up off your
cool.
to do a support
Yeah.
for your exhaust.
And do I only need the one support? That'll be enough to.
Yeah, it should be fine. And then V-band there, chop that off. Downpipes done.
Done as in done or tacked up?
No, done.
Oh,
It's all
lovely.
welded, look. So that's okay. We're just going to finish welding this up and exhaust done.
Is this some of your best work?
It's not my work at all, it's Carlos's work.
Is this some of his best work?
It's welded old, horrible used stainless. Well, I'm not sure that's even stainless really, so, And then we're going to look at the screamer pipe.
Which I've chosen straight to the floor.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good.
So we're
That's fine.
We're going to screamer through it. Well, whatever, I don't care. I'm going to drive that, I mean, I wouldn't do it on my own. Obviously, I'm not a chav.
Oh, what's that?
He just called me a chow for an external screamer pipe.
You're dealing with the chav.
Hang on. M8 bolts.
No, they're not filming.
And all odd ones. And
Oh, what else have I done wrong?
talking chav, what is this?
What are you talking? What you're on?
LED strips.
That was for my youth.
It's
No,
got LED
years
strips
ago.
in there.
No one's got neons anymore.
There's neons not a thing.
No, you don't get them. It's only
LED strips
LED,
that mount the
RGB.
exhaust.
Yeah.
I mean,
You never.
No.
But people weren't that low back in the day, were
and
they?
you can't talk this you drive.
What's wrong with what I drive?
You can't say on YouTube anymore.
Sorry,
Well, you got to get creative. with these.
that lovely beast. It looks like it's been crash repaired badly.
Yeah, but it's got a 1G. That's all that matters.
Yeah. At least it sounds okay.
And like this.
It's lovely. Yeah, well.
But look at that bracket. Look.
Yeah, we've just put a support there to just take some weight off the exhaust. It's not all hanging, particularly if you bang it, it just supports
Yeah.
it.
Is that going to cause any issues for the manifold? Like, because I know people say, "Oh, put flexi in, it takes some of the crashes." And
I mean, it depends. The way I look at it, if you support the exhaust here, you help. This is bolted to the engine,
Yeah.
so it helps support the turbo onto the engine. This acts as a support for the turbo.
yeah,
The problem you've got is it gets hot and cold. They expand and contract, so it's got to be able to move. Some people tag them here. We could do that. That's the factory ones are normally here.
yeah.
So we just do it there where it normally would be. You can put a flexi in, but then you lose the support for the turbo.
Yeah. Do you
I-
run flexis in any of your stuff?
Some. I mean, front wheel drive you have to. Most rear wheel drive stuff I tend not to, depending on how we mount it, where we tag it to the gearbox or bow housing, or it depends really. You know, they don't normally. The only reason they normally break or crack is normally if you bottom them out or something. So you break the engine mount.
And this is clearing everything.
Yeah, I mean,
nice
you've got hand clearance basically the whole way along.
Yeah.
We'll put you the little silencer in there just to try and help with a bit of resonance.
Yeah.
And you've got clearance, you can get your hand round it all the way along, and it's sort of...
I mean, I'm not going to be getting my hands under it.
No, but before it was jammed hard against the chassis and vibrating like a pig. We've tried to keep it clear of everything, and it's above the chassis rail, so it's fine.
No.
We're just going to do the screamer pipe now that's going to come down here.
Yeah.
And then what we do, we just tag it to the side of the support here, because they tend to come, that's not what we're using, but a bit like that.
Yeah.
And they tend to vibrate and hangs off the weight, so you need to support it.
Yeah.
Again, some people put little flexes in them. It depends really where it goes. If you're putting that back into here, then I'd normally put a flex in because it heats and expands at a different rate, so
Now,
we would do that.
At the point in maybe a few months I realise I'm not a child and want to make
it back in.
It's easy enough to do.
Well, we'd go back into here probably go, if you go into the back of the radius here, and normally have it on the drag in.
Yeah,
that's what we'd do.
That'd be easy enough to do then.
Yeah, well, yeah. You can have it on boost.
Yeah? Should boost real early?
Yeah. I mean, it should be really good. I mean, it's nice, it's a proper turbo, proper manifold.
Are you going to describe my car as really good?
No. No. I mean, just... have we shown them the pop box you put in?
Look at the look at the tip.
Oh yeah.
Look at the tip.
We're not just doing standard fucking wastegates here, mate. We're doing teardrop.
That's a lovely tip you've got there.
I thought you'd like that.
Yeah.
I thought you'd like that.
I'm all about the tip.
Spent a little bit of time doing that.
And look at the bracket as well.
You're having the front plate.
Yeah.
So that you can, so you can tow off it.
No, so I'm not going to tow off it. So basically, the issue I have now is that the bumper is connected directly to the arches. So if I have any impact with the bumper, it cracks the arches.
Right.
And I don't want that, Craig.
So now we have impact, it'll bend the whole front.
Yep, I'd much rather that than keep smashing the arches.
I'll make it so strong so whenever you go out your drive, you just get beached.
Did you see the day you got beached out here when you first got it? Open diff, reversed up the slight ramp, and just got stranded.
So I had to fit a diff.
It was quite funny, wasn't it?
It was good.
We just obviously all rushed over to help.
Of course.
Just laugh. So we got the 6th strongest man in Birmingham.
It was 7th actually.
Sorry, 7th strongest man in Birmingham. Look at that, man.
I know.
First time on the Driftworks YouTube channel, is it?
No, I've been on it before. Not. It's always.
That is his Corvette outside. Perfect.
That's the only reason I'm really here.
Perfect match for the car, you know. Corvette.
Yeah. Big man. If anyone wants to see more of this man, Speed Steel, you do a lot of cool work with metal work.
You probably seen me when Webby made the cage for the MX-5.
Ah.
That was a late night.
In a couple of days, because like obviously I had a rate, track day. So
I did say on that video that I didn't want to do any more tube work
like
here.
it.
But here you are.
But here I am.
But this is a special car.
I'm just on board with it. Special driver. I'm on board with it being more of a car, legitimate car, rather than a wobbly fiberglass hovercraft.
How many miles have you done in that car since you've had it? You had it about what, 6 years, 7 years?
7 years.
Have you done 1,000 miles?
Of course I've done 1,000 miles.
Bet you have.
I think I have.
I'd be surprised. I bet it ain't 2,000.
No, I went to Goodwood and back.
Once.
And I've been to Three Sisters and back, and I've been to Teesside. I used to daily it when it was NA Auto.
About 4 miles away. So, okay.
You live pretty close.
So it's done 2,000 miles in 7 years.
Probably, let's say 5. Let's say around 5. I've driven it to my parents once or twice.
It's basically the same as an old man.
You may as well make it actually usable.
Yeah, well that's the plan.
We did measure the camber yesterday. We got like off the scale and like 4.5 at the rear. When he keeps saying it's the same as Phil's.
No.
It's the same as Phil's, but it's not, is it?
Behave, Craig.
But that is normally what you say.
Behave, Craig.
I mean, it's mild for Starkey, to be fair.
Thank you.
It basically looks like a normal car.
In
your eyes.
And he was telling me yesterday how he was going to beat me on the bet.
It's a weird thing because I probably am going to beat you in this bet, but I'm giving you money to finish this. So ultimately, you're winning.
You're not giving me money, you're paying me for work, you fool.
But that's what.
Just giving me money.
Here you go, mate.
This is how
I'm paying. Yes, paying, giving you money, paying. Yes.
There's paying Martin, paying Gaz, paying you, paying me, paying probably Dan or Martin again.
Yeah, paying to get it mad.
Jay helped me put, well, Jay basically put the engine in the clutch in. So what have you actually done?
Management. So,
Yes.
I mean, look at that. And that was that one hit.
No, a couple of rolls. You just got to kind of do it.
No, but
innit?
one attempt.
One attempt. One attempt's pretty good for one attempt. And I forgot my handle, so we're rolling it with a pair of mice grips. A vice grips even. Mice grips, yeah. But yeah, no, we'll get it done. We'll hopefully try and make it in one bar and make it look all pretty.
Yeah.
Because obviously whenever you get beats and then reverse and rip the bumper out, I want people to see how nice it is.
Yeah. Put your name just underneath, man.
Yeah. Built by Speed Steel. We'll join them.
One along the bottom, one along the top.
One along the bottom, we do one along the top. We'll follow the contour as best we can. We'll join them with uprights, so it's effectively it'll be like a real bumper then.
Yeah.
And then that'll be attached to the original bumper bar mount.
Yeah.
It'll have some headlight brackets. Your headlights, because we know how good they are in Sylvia's.
I'd be able to jack off it as well, too, would I? Would I be able to?
I mean, yeah, 100%.
No.
Definitely.
I wouldn't.
Definitely be able to jack off it.
Bear in mind what this is bolted to. That's what you got to remember to.
The rest of the Nissan.
Yeah, the front of the Nissan, that's not the strongest
Strong.
bit. It's strong in, like you could tow off it, but no. Not unless you make it so you can.
We'll find out.
We want to run BDC single point jack into the back of it next to me.
No.
Don't should film this. This is very unprofessional.
But is it doing the job?
It will do the job, yeah.
So,
These are terrible, these little pipe benders when you actually want to... It's a pipe bender, not a tube bender. That's where people go wrong.
what's the difference between a tube and a pipe?
Tube is normally thin wall, and pipe is 3.45 up or something. I don't know what the technical is. I just know that I watched the thing on YouTube and they told me.
YouTube's got the answer for everything.
Tube bender, pipe bender. Here's one measured earlier.
Bumper bar's done, isn't it?
Yes, done.
And look. My wig fell.
Hey, there we go. Hey.
Have you popped yours off?
Wait, steady on, Rick. My man thing's too big to go in there.
Seventh strongest man in Birmingham. Can't get that off.
There you go. Steady on, Rick. Well, scratch it.
Oh, look at that.
That'll do nicely.
So now, like, the lights are now connected to this instead of the wobbly Nissan stuff. Webby has made a new bracket for the intercooler to sit on. Brackets. We love brackets around here.
Bracket.
Yeah?
It's the original mount. Simple but effective. I mean, it's not mega strong. Please don't jack off it, Rich.
You're going to get it done pink?
That's what, yeah, pink.
I think you should surprise him with a special colour.
I don't think I could pull off a special colour.
YouTube, what colour should we have it?
I don't think.
That'd be more fun. Get everyone to vote.
The thing is, you're not going to see it anywhere, are you?
No, so we can choose.
We'll know it though.
It's like walking around in girls' pants, isn't it? If you have it pink.
Have you experienced that, Jeff?
Yeah, you're not going to see it, so surprise me.
Cool. No, it's good, man. Happy. Simple but effective.
Like myself.
Yeah.
So, car's back at Driftworks now after being at Dyno Torque for basically an entire week. But it's back at Driftworks and a lot's happened, so let's have a quick look at what's done. So, boost pipes, this is cold side, made out of titanium. Just one on the hot side. These are made out of titanium and completely one piece as well. Whereas before I used to have like a joiner here and a joiner here and, you know, just all over the shop. And now It's one complete piece both sides, so hopefully eliminating any boost leaks I'll get. Craig found this in his wares for my air intake, so I'm just gonna have to paint that up black now to match everything else on this car. Whilst I was around at Craig's, the discussion of radiator came up. So this is a Ford Galaxy twin rad setup. So because I'm going Haltech, I can control the fans from the ECU, which is one of the reasons why I haven't kept the viscous. The other reason I haven't kept the viscous is I think the engines, generally, there's something nice and clean about this with no fans in there. So yeah, that's a wrap on this video. I don't actually have that much time for mapping. This is Saturday, and in theory my mapping is 2 weeks today, and I still currently don't have a working running engine. The fabrication side of it is done now though, with the exhaust that Craig has done this week. So that's the bulk of the hard work, and now it's down to me and my abilities. Well, actually, probably going to be some good friends, maybe Dan, Joyce and Martin will come over and actually get this working. So I've come in today to start making a shopping list of everything I need. So hopefully I can get that bought next week, and maybe next week we might have a running engine. Who knows? Who knows? So thanks for watching. Buy some merch when we're out in the Driftworks shop. Buy some mugs, like, subscribe, share. Check out all the other videos because lots of fun stuff is happening in Driftworks still. And yeah, goodbye.
At Driftworks, we've helped over 50,000 happy customers since 2004. Our huge online parts store is simple to use, with superb shipping rates to anywhere in the world, and finance options available for UK customers. We live and breathe wheel fitment, so if you have any questions about your own car or any of our products before placing an order, please drop us an email at shop@driftworks.com or give us a call. Thanks for watching.